Good morning and all protocol observed to everybody on this call. What we're doing today is a unique and very big step in guaranteeing the safety of medication, which in turn guarantee the safety of the life of Nigerians. I believe the steps we are taking, we might be calling it traceability, we might call it protection of the pharmaceutical supply chain. But what it boils down to at the very end is the safety of the life of the citizens of this great nation. What we're doing is to make sure that at the end of the day, we will be able to put in a structure built strongly on partnership. Because what GS1 does across the globe is forge partnership between stakeholders, from industry to government to even the consumers themselves, to rally around a unique global standard that effectively puts in place a structure of fair competition, fair participation, and inclusiveness for everybody involved. The traceability strategy for Nigeria has followed this path because from inception, we have made sure that in working with the stakeholders and even government who have taken the lead and taken charge of what is going on, everybody that will eventually make this a success is given a voice. Like the Director of Food and Drugs have clearly stated, the aim of the objective is to make sure that we have a standard that is robust for us to be able to collect sufficient information as drugs and pharmaceutical products, including devices, begin their journey. And that journey means from the very beginning of production, which brings in our manufacturers. So whether a product is manufactured locally within our borders, or it is something that is manufactured in a foreign country, the picture starts from there. Connecting all the other participants along the supply chain, we are then able to tell a complete story of the journey of that medication to the hands of the patient. When we achieve this objective, the eventual result is that regulators will have enough tools, information to be able to do a complete track and trace according to the journey of the product. They will be able to improve on their pharmacovigilance exercise. They will be able to monitor at the point of production also what is being put in terms of ingredients. We will then be able to sufficiently do a product recall whenever the time comes up. This, when we put it all together, strengthens the ability of both the local manufacturers to be able to play eventually even more within our shores. It also gives those of us who do this easy accessibility to other markets across the globe. But most importantly, I would like to reiterate, it gives safety to the Nigerian consumers. Nobody who wants to operate, like I always say, and want to operate fairly, operates in the dark. When you are willing to do your business right, you will not run away from the spotlight that traceability will bring, but you will embrace it for the good of the nation. The Federal Ministry of Health has given this traceability strategy a lot of thought and initiative. They've done great work under your leadership, Minister, and they've made it known that Nigeria is ready for this. We will be using the same standards an approach taking into strong consideration our own local context in bringing our own national traceability strategy to light as defined. But the caveat on what has been done by MOH is the fact that whatever we are doing in Nigeria, simply by way of simple interoperability, makes it possible for it to be able to connect to a global strategy. And that in itself is a great achievement. While I want to round up by thanking everybody that has taken part in creating the initial documentation, people from Federal Ministry of Health, people from NAFDAC, people from our donor agencies and partners, local manufacturers, industry players, everybody that has come together to make sure that this document has their voice in it. We thank you all for your participation and for all that you have put in to get us here. And we'll continue to look onto your leadership, sir, to make sure that the great work and the journey which we have started today will see a conclusive end. And to this, Nigeria will celebrate a longer lifespan and protection for its citizens. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you all for being here.